now that we have this, tell me the days of Rosh Hashanah. What's the day of Rosh Hashanah? Tafshin Kaf
Monday.
Monday, good. And the day of Rosh Hashanah, Tafshin Kaf Vav?
Monday.
Monday. So, what is it? It's a...
Me'uberet.
So now we know it's a Me'uberet, right?
We have in between 6 days.
So 5 days.
6. Bet and Bet has that 5.
So
6
it's
days.
Mele'ah.
So it's Mele'ah. Okay.
Right.
So it's Mele'ah. What day would... So we know.
Pesach.
So it's now... Let's say it's Bet. And it's... Well, we call this Shirema.
Shin.
Shin. What comes here?
Pesach.
Right. So what is it?
Pesach will be on Saturday.
Pesach will be on Shabbat. Bashez.
Bashes.
Bashez Mele'ah.
Mele'ah.
Hey.
Shirema.
Give me that hey.
No.
Okay? Okay? Very good? Are we good? That's the year. Anything else I ask you?
Yeah, you asked to do the moladot.
Yeah, I asked you to do the moladot of all. So,
Of all, and also
That was just
one's
a-
gonna be each
Right.
week,
So,
day of the Rosh Chodesh.
right, so go ahead. So let's throw that out now.
No,
So we already know that Rosh Chodesh Tishrei is when?
Rosh Chodesh is Monday,
Monday. Good.
9 p.m., 872 halakim.
Good. Heshvan.
No bother.
315, 585.
Good. And what's going to be?
In 30 days.
Right, so what's Rosh Chodesh?
Oh, Wednesday.
Gimel, no?
This had 30 days.
So
Gimel
Wednesday.
and David.
Oh,
Alright? Kislev. So this had 30. It's Shilema. So how many days did Heshvan have?
30.
30. So when's Rosh Chodesh Kislev? Hevav. Good. It had 30, right? Because it's Shilema. Okay. Next. Tebet.
29.
Okay. Shivat.
30. Bet.
Good. Adar.
Adar Aleph, no?
Adar Aleph.
Right. Good. Yes.
30.
30.
Gimel down.
Gimel down. Very good. Adar Bet.
29.
So it's 29. Rosh Chodesh.
Hey.
Hevav. Good. You with me? Everyone got that?
No,
What did you miss?
I missed from last week, so I...
No, but this is not. Why wouldn't this be Hevav?
No, I missed the whole thing.
Oh, I see. All right, so we'll have to. Because this is okay. We'll go over that in a minute. Okay, so let's go over what's next. Nisan.
Oh, we have to.
Nisan. Roshim. When's Rosh Chodesh? Guys, what's
Is-
Hevav? When's Rosh Chodesh?
Zayin.
So,
Okay, Iyad.
29. Aleph Bet.
What? Other?
Should be Aleph Bet.
Yeah. Go.
Sivan. 30. Gimel. Tammuz. 29. Dalet Hey. Av. 30. Vav. And Elul. 29. And Zayin Aleph.
And we know what will be the next Tishrei?
Bet.
Bet. So Rosh Hashanah will be Bet. Okay? Very good. Okay. So you got it. If you were able to do this, now what I'm asking you to do, I'm going to ask you to do something for me. I want you to do it.
Just
Can we
one
go
thing.
through
The
the
moladot is just...
Huh? Too fast?
No, you erased it, you were blocking it.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Okay.
Rabbi, the moladot is just to eat, to add iftar sag every...
Yeah, every time. That's it.
Rabbi, when it's 30 days on Tishrei, why is it Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday? If the Rosh Hashanah is Monday, why is it Tuesday, Wednesday?
Rosh Hashanah,
It's Monday.
Tishrei, we said
Just
was
first.
what?
Monday.
And it was Monday.
You got 30 days pushed over.
30, and then therefore Heshvan is gonna be when?
Why is it Tuesday, Wednesday, not Wednesday, Thursday?
Why should it be?
30 days, 28 days gives you back the same day, gives you Monday.
29th day is gonna be the, right, and after 20, and the 30th is the first day of Rosh Chodesh.
No. But it's
Isn't it the 30th and the first?
Yeah. So the 30th is, 28 gives you what?
Monday.
Same.
No, 28 doesn't
No?
give you one. If today's, the wait,
28
watch.
gives you Sunday.
Today's the first,
Right.
next Tuesday is gonna be when?
Oh, right, the 8th, okay, good.
Okay, so, yeah,
Thank you.
okay?
Oh,
So,
so the 29th is the same day.
yeah, 29th is the same day. Okay, I want you to now do this for me on the next year. I want you right now, you have the sheets, I want you right now,
Rabbi, before, can you just, sorry, if like 1 minute to explain that again?
What was the next?
Like the 29th.
yeah,
Hasera,
every Rosh Chodesh, every Rosh Chodesh will be the day after the prior month's Rosh Chodesh.
Okay.
Every Rosh Chodesh, automatically. The only difference is if the month prior had 29 days, it'll only be a 1-day Rosh Chodesh. If the month prior had 30 days, it'll be a 2-day Rosh Chodesh. You know, it's based on the amount of days of the month prior to figure out if it's 1 or 2 days Rosh Chodesh. And every Rosh Chodesh will always be the day after the prior month's Rosh Chodesh. Always.
So if it was Monday and it's 29 days, it'll be Monday?
The day after.
Oh, it'll be Tuesday.
Tuesday. And if it was 30, and then it would be Tuesday, Wednesday, then the next month will start on Thursday.
Does that rule hold for Tishrei also?
Every month. Always.
Okay.
Will always be the day after. Because the Rosh Chodesh will always be 20, right, will always be on the 30th day since the last Rosh Chodesh.
Well, it's 29.
It will be
or 30.
29 days, or 30. It'll
So
just
one
have
day,
another
it'll be
day.
one day. If it's
It'll
29,
have
it's
another
one
day, so you'll just start from there. But always will be that way.
Got it.
Now, I want you to now.
So, I'm sorry, Rabbi, can you, I'm sorry, but Tishrei was Monday, Rosh Chodesh was Monday, right?
Yes.
And
We count Tishrei as 1 day, even though Rosh Hashanah has 2 days, because the second day is Bet. It's not Rosh
Okay,
Chodesh.
so Heshvan will be
Tishrei
what?
has 1 day Rosh Chodesh
Okay, so Heshvan
for
is...
our purposes.
Our Heshvan is because it's Me'uberet and Shlema, right? So Mar Heshvan will be what, 30 days?
Yeah.
So that's why will be, Rosh Chodesh will be Tuesday and Wednesday?
Yeah.
And Kislev
Also has 30 days.
has 30 days, so that's why will be Thursday and Friday.
No, you go by the month before. Always look at the month before how many days to find out this Rosh Chodesh. You don't look how many days that month had to figure out the Rosh Chodesh. In other words, if a month has here, Nisan has 30 days, right? It comes after Adar Bet, or Adar, which has 29 days. How many days Rosh Chodesh does Nisan have? 1 or 2?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
How many days Rosh Chodesh does Nisan have? In any month. It's always the same.
1 day.
1 day. Because it comes after a 29 day. Iyad has 29 days. How many days Rosh Chodesh does it have? 2.
Because in Nisan,
Because Nisan had 30. You go by the previous month. Not by that month, to figure out. Again, it's for obvious reasons. The 2 days Rosh Chodesh is the 30th and the 1st.
It's simple. Even if you have 3 30s, it doesn't really matter.
Right. It's very, very simple. Okay? What I'd like you to do now, everything you just did at home, I want you to do again for the next year. Tafshin Kav Vav. Okay?
One thing I
Tafshin Kav Vav.
again, because I was looking at my notes.
You add Pesach. How'd you get Pesach? You take it. You do this following rule: Aleph, Bet, Gimel for Peshuta, and Gimel, Dalid, He for Me'uberet.
Right, but you have to count 1 day. It's not like the Deu Chacham.
Right.
You use add one day over here where you wouldn't count that.
You include Pesach.
This
That's
one
all.
was
You
right.
include Pesach.
Okay, so this year, so it's hay plus,
Okay, so I want you to now, guys, I want you to do the next year. I want you right now to do the next year. There's one difference I'm asking you to do. Guys, pay attention, please. I want you to do Tafshin Kavav. I want you to do that, everything I asked you to do. And then, for Tafshin Kavav, I'm going to ask you to fill out this sheet. I'll explain what it is. I told you you'd be doing this. You're going to actually... Okay.
Monday
What you're going to do
comes Tuesday.
is this is going to be Tafshin Kavav.
29 is Monday.
Look, guys, on the days, what's filled in for you is the day of Aleph Tishrei. It starts Aleph Tishrei. Okay, there are 2 columns for every month, in every month, that are blank. One, the day of the week, which is the small one, and then the Me'orah, if that day has any special significance to it. So basically, you're going to now, when you figure this out, you're going to put the day of the week of Rosh Hashanah in that first column. And then you're going to go through every day of the week for the entire year. So if this, let's say, would be, I'm going to give you a day I know it can't be, Sunday. I know it can't be because the Lord Rosh, right? Then this would be Bet Gimel Dal, and you would go down. And you would then, some months would have a 30, some months would not. Depending, you would either fill it in or leave it blank. Right? And you would then, what I want you to do, is I want you to fill out, make a calendar for Tafshin Kavav. After you've done the homework, this shouldn't be more than 5 minutes of just annoying writing. And in this column, I want you to tell me, and which will be very easy, I want you to just tell me the special day. Is it Purim? Is it Pesach? Is it Som Gedalia? Is it Ta'anit Esther? Whatever day it is. Okay? I'm not doing anything. It's simple to find out. You know, well, I'll tell you one thing. You know it's not Milbredit.
we already
And
know
all
the
you gotta do is find out Rosh Hashanah. You already know what day Rosh Hashanah is, right?
Monday.
So find out the Rosh Hashanah Tafshin Kav Zayin by using that molad. You want to get Daktatu. You're going to get that molad. You're going to find the 2 days Rosh Hashanah. You're going to use the rule Beged here. You're not going to use, right? You're going to use the Beged rule, not Dahu. You're going to find the 2 Rosh Hashanahs. You're going to tell me is it Shelema or not. You're going to then use the Aleph Bet Gimel rule to find Pesach. You're going to make the mnemonic. And then, it's easy. Because once you know if it's Shelema or not, you know whether there's 2 30s or 2 29s or a 30-29 here. And you're on your road. That's it. You've made your first calendar.
That's it.
And then, the only thing you won't be able to do, yet, but there's 2 things you won't be able to do. One is you won't be able to decide the Pashiyot, which we're going to do today.
December 4th.
And Barech Aleinu, we're going to have for some time.
But do you want us to do them all?
December 4th, if we make believe there's no
Do you
December.
want us to do them all for this year also?
Yeah, well, not every month, every month. Don't waste your time on that.
It wasn't last year.
But I just do the 2 moladot. I want you to make this calendar, okay? Go ahead.
Was
You got
this,
about, I'll give you about 15 minutes. Good?
Even more.
What did we get for the Mulad the year before?
Huh?
What did we get what would you get for the
Figure
Mulad?
it out again.
Cafe. I don't know if I got it right.
Kavhe was,
23872 or is that wrong?
yeah.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
Molad.
Of Tafshin Kavhe. He doesn't need it for this, but he wants to figure out Tafshin Kavav. He forgot what Tafshin Kavav is. Actually, I tell you what Tafshin. Can I remind you what Tafshin Kavav was? 11,381. That was Tafshin
Oh, we
Kavav.
did that for, okay, yeah.
Yeah, 11,381 is Tafshin Kavav. So we're good, guys.